I was just quit this game because I'm trying to start fresh with a brand new draft, you hear me? I don't know who these people is, but I'm about to get my little broadcast on. Getting ready for the 18, going into the 18, yeah, I'm tuning.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
From the streets to the track. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. Unwinding every moment. Like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. We know we are brighter than all the stars. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. We make the rules, break them when we want to. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you know my slogan, no fighting and no
Popping nugget when I met you, shorty had the long extension. Told her I'm a weapon, but I only got nice intention. Tougher, not a bluffer.
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do.
And I take you to a place that you didn't even know exists. What's your wish? Then I die for tower and promise.
Shot us in the basement party. Yeah, turn into the
Yet no surprise here. Anytime you can get your hands on a player of his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger.
tripping. Now I feel my body drifting. Baby girl, she got me lifted. Your mind tripping.
Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing.
Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Don't tell me what you want, the kind of thing that happened off the more.
This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position?
They want a hater, it comes with the territory. Ball players want a nader. All we got is loyalty. I'm treating you like royalty. I'm much more for you every day of the week. Shot us in the basement party. Yeah, turn into the greatest party. Yeah, never see my baby coming. Just once, then we went up. Yeah, man.
Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower rated player just to make sure you get coverage in all areas. 2 words here, difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they'd lean that way if a player from that team became available.
Take a breath, inhale, exhale, now breathe, baby.
Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition.
Let's take a breath and breathe, baby. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skill player to add another weapon? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late.
Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that.
Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
Yeah. Tell me how. Yeah.
Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each ear. Do you go offense or defense?
So hard to be doing what you really
this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless.
Hey, now you drink up all my. Come on, what I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that.
Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft.
Come on, I might never come down. I might never come down. Never come down. Let me get down. Come on, hey, you might not ever come down. No, let me get down. Hey, you might not ever come down. No, wanna get down. You might never ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Don't run, just stay away. Come on, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it with the big bad dough. Can't see it with this pitch black Gucci frames on. Let me take it off. Let me get the full scope. Hold on. Full screen HD. Let me take another picture.
Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Let me help you with the pre-roll. You drink up all my. Come on, what I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that. Come on, you gon' have to back it up. If I get too now, sugar, come on. I might never come down. I might never come down. Might never come down. No, let me get down. Hey, you might not ever come down. No, wanna get down. Hey, you might not ever come down. No, let me get down. Come on, you might never ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Don't run, just stay wild. You might never ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Don't run, just stay wild.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be. I used to be a raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. It's come out like a power with an M. I get down like gravity, rapidly, rapidly follow the rapid into the rapid to being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and ribbons into the sky. I'm a rebel, feeling rhythmically clear. I am bigger, but spinning right to the rhythm, widow to side eye. I am the kid in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect her. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect her. I'm just really glad I can say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometime the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Set to return, this is Brandon Cooks. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards. right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. To throw, McNair. Caught, left side, Bennett. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On second down, McNair. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now McNair. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. On the return is Peterson. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bengals take possession. This is Derrick Henry, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Goes underneath for Henry. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Smith on 3rd down. He's got Ozzie Newsome. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Ozzie Newsome, 46 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throws it in when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Here we go.
McNair. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Here's McNair. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Out of the gun, it's McNair. Surveying the field. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll try and throw for it here.
Are y'all serious?
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back.
Well, why are you doing
Terrific
like
field position. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see this.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by... And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And this one through the uprights and good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Give him 16 on the pickup, and the Bengals are going to have a 1st down. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. To throw on second down is Smith. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back on the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball and continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it.
Should have dropped that as Brian Dolphin.
Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Smith now to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Complete to Newsom. Uses the stiff arm. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have really...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On first down, it's Smith. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. A gain of 6 there on first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air again, Smith. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jared Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, McNair. He's got time in the pocket, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
I see you be dark in. Bye.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And complete right side to Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's got some space here. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll give the Bengals a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. to Henry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Throwing on third down, Smith. And Cook has it, left side. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. They snap it to Smith. Complete to Newsom. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, it's Smith. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Derrick Henry scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. On first down, it's McNair. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Now it's Smith. He's got his target, the tight end Newsome. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within one score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of the football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
McNair to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. Third down here.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Well, here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now McNair, wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They come out here in the eye. Now the pitch to Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, second down. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. McNair. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Their big-bodied receiver from 17 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Smith. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Bengals are going to have a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Smith escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field where they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Second down following the incompletion. Smith. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Now Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target. And it's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And that brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Smith taking a shot here for Marshall. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. And he's able to put it through. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes on.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Just 1 yard to go here on second down. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Let's go. 1, 9.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he
Let's
is
go.
into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Allen Hurns finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing.
Let's go.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On the tackle that time, Paul Soliai. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Deep drop. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Mario Edwards in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. McNair to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard. And it's 4th.
Dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here's Jordan Berry now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Peterson. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. First throw here in overtime for Smith. Complete to Newsom. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
When it's well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything gets set, and guess what? They drop the football.
Now Smith finding time, taking it. That's caught inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going.
Come on, man. That's
and this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield. and points are going on the board.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And the Saints signal for another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On second down, here's Smith. And Cook has it, left side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things.
Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final stoppage here in overtime, and we'll be back. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we all how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it.